But we got to do our weekly segment. I'm glad Dave is here for this one. Because Dave, we got to talk about it off air. We still thinking of a name. I had a name. I didn't write it down, Joe, and I forgot it. So right now, this week, we're going with upset alert. Actually, if I go back, I'm going to go back and listen to the segment because that's
It
how
might come back
sometimes I
to
can
you.
remember some things. Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to do our weekly upset alert. Last week, Joe, you picked the Titans over the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
I picked the Cowboys over the Commanders. Again,
Mm-hmm.
that was more so the point spread, but again, thanks a lot. Shout out to Vegas for helping me out with that one. And what we do here is we find the upset of the week. So basically, you pick an underdog and you got to describe why you picked this underdog to win that game. And because Dave, this is your very first one, we're gonna roll out the red carpet for you. Who you got?
We just talked about one of these teams,
Uh-oh.
and they are on the road in a divisional game.
Ooh, you better be my team. Go ahead.
I'm picking the Jaguars to upset the Texans.
Ooh.
I don't know if y'all have paid attention to what I put in the NFL chat today, but Trevor Lawrence is playing this Sunday. Trevor Lawrence is playing against the Texans this Sunday, and I believe the Texans. For me, it looks like the Texans are the Jaguars of last year. It seems like they're just slipping the division away right now. CJ Stroud has not showed me anything to say that he can win a game that he's supposed to win. Supposed to win a game against the Lions. You know, even though the Lions were actually, if you look at the Lions record, they were the better team technically. But if you look at how that game played, they were up 24-0 and lost the game. So you got that. And even with the Texans being on the road, they're a 3.5 point favorite. So that means that the Jaguars are expected to lose a home game because the Jaguars they already give them 3, for being at home. And I don't trust the Texans right now. I just don't. I don't trust them. I don't trust the Texans right now. And even though they did just get upset, I see another one possibly happening right now. Because the last time they played against the other game they played against the Jaguars was close. It's not like they blew them out. It's not like they beat them 44-3. It was a close game.
Yeah.
And if you look at Calvin Ridley this year, he's actually played.
I guess we're not looking at Calvin Ridley because he ain't played. As soon as you gotta take the FanDuel down. As soon as you brought up FanDuel and
There
he
you
said
go.
Calvin Ridley, the internet. Yeah, we gotta take this comment down. The internet
Sorry.
ain't like that.
Sorry. Come on, Teddy, you messing us up, man. You're messing us up, Teddy. But Calvin Ridley has actually come into his own this season. And I don't for some reason I just like I said I don't trust the Texans right now. This was a team I was high on, of course, because of their head coach, of course, being he was the former defensive coordinator for the 49ers. But even with that, just the way that they loaded talent this offseason, they went and got Daniil Hunter, who was highly sought after this offseason. You got the reigning defensive rookie of the year, Will Anderson back there. You got Jason Pittyre. You got these defensive players. You got Jimmy Ward. You got guys coming in. You just went and got Aziz Al-Shaair, who's also was under the head coach in San Francisco. And then you got CJ Stroud, Joe Mixon, Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, Tank Dell. You had all of this, and you got Dalton Schultz. Don't forget about the tight end. Can't forget about him.
Oh.
So, but you're 7-5, and you're losing games you should win. So I think the Jaguars beat the Texans on Sunday.
I like that one, Dave. I already do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another underdog ticket. I don't bet, but I'll be doing these underdog tickets since we've been doing this one. I almost won last week. Shout out to the Commanders. Joe, who you got?
Crazy, Dave. I wanted to pick the Jags on unfazed, but Trevor Lawrence was out. But now he's playing. I really like that pick too. Texas over the Jags over the. I really do. All right, my upset pick alert, and this team is a 2.5 dog at home. They are at home, and they are a 2.5 dog. Teddy, you gonna be happy? I got the Patriots over the Colts. So Patriots over the Colts. Now the Colts got something to play for, especially if the Texans lose to the Jaguars. They have a chance to creep up to that division title. But as y'all know, Richardson is the quarterback. He's not the most completion percentage is not at a high rate, which favors the Patriots. Also, they haven't really been scoring the ball. Now, I understand he wasn't a part of all 7 games, but 6 of their last 7 games, they scored under 20 points. Every time the Patriots held a team under 21 points, they won this season. So the only team that beat except for one time, the only team that beat the Patriots scoring under 21 was the Dolphins. They won 15-10. All right, but everybody else they lost. So the only game they didn't score, they did score over 21 points. The Coast were against the Jets. All right, so come on now, the Jets is not too much to be bragging about. So in those 7 games, the quarterback play has been very good against the Colts. All right, so I think that Drake May will have a good game, and I think Anthony Richardson will have a terrible game playing the Patriots defense. So I'm going with the Patriots on the upset alert. Shout out to Teddy.
All right, Joe. I thought you was gonna pick my team, man. I go with the true underdogs. I go with the underdogs that really be the underdogs. And this team has been an underdog since our off-season preview. They actually were supposed to tie with the Broncos. I picked them once. I'm gonna go for the third. This is my third time. Third time's gonna be the charm. I lost with the Broncos. I lost with the Commanders. And if you don't know and if you haven't been watching, my underdog of the week is the Panthers.
I like it.
They have a divisional opponent. They go up against the Broncos. I mean, the Bucks. See, I gotta stop thinking about the Broncos. I need to go to Walmart actually.
Now you need this win, Tomo. You need this win.
That's a little bit of why too. It's a little bit of personal. It's a little bit of personal reasons there also, but it can backfire because if the Bucks lose, then they can roll into Dallas and then you're like, all right, we need to get a win, and then we gotta play the Panthers, and they're like, well, we already been losing, but they've been playing good. So once they made the switch back to the quarterback, I mean, again, hopefully Andy Dalton's doing good, but I thought they was gonna kill this young quarterback's pride, but he's been playing better. The defense has actually been playing better, and some of these rookies have been stepping up as well. They got the Buccaneers by 6. They say the Panthers. Well, it's funny. The Panthers lead the record 25-22, and Baker Mayfield is 3-0 against this team. So it's only fitting that Baker Mayfield loses to this team. And if I'm saying it again, I'm going with the points. Take the points, not the money line. If you are putting this on your ticket, I will take the points, and I think that the Panthers will cover. Those are my underdogs.
It's funny. I had picked them when we did our preseason preview. I picked the Panthers to win this game.
Well, I already got them at 3. Dave, I think you had them winning 5 games this year. So
you keep slicing it. It wasn't 5 games. I think it was 2 or 3. It wasn't 5.
Oh, okay. Because I know I had them.
It was the Broncos that I probably had like that. That I think it had like maybe like 5 wins, not the Panthers.
Yeah, they shocked everybody, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
They would have to be my Sean Payton will win Coach of the Year if we did votes on when we do our votes on R2L. Just because of how bad I trashed him. But
I wouldn't give it to him.
I'm saying only because of my trash talk. I know who really earned it. Thanks, Dan. I had to smile when I said it. But I mean,